This tactical experiment focused on recording the responses from people in a setting they're very familiar with as they encounter something that encourages their interaction in a way that is not typical, thus challenging their reactions. The setting for this experiment is Marion Street in Albany. This is a fairly high-traffic neighborhood road with roughly 16 pedestrians, joggers, and cyclists of all ages in any given 2-hour daylight period. Aside from those exercising and children coming home from school, there are 2 Circle K stores on either end of Marion Street, increasing pedestrian traffic. The experiment was to affix shiny new quarters, 50-cent pieces, arcade tokens, and foreign change to the sidewalk with superglue on the east side of the street and west side near the community mailboxes, and note whether people passing by would notice, whether they would attempt to pick the coins up, and once they did, if they would try to pry them off the ground or walk away. This experiment measures the awareness of people in a familiar environment and the level to which they will interact with something new in that environment. During the test period, from 4 to 6 o'clock Friday afternoon, 15 people passed the glued coins on either side of the street. I anticipated a high level of interaction with the stimuli given how often I notice people picking up change and how often I do. I was surprised that only 5 people even acknowledged the coins. One older woman stopped to pick up the coins, couldn't, and looked around. She came to my door and approached me, so I had to explain the project. She asked that her face not be shown in class. One man also tried to pick up the coins. He used his hands for several seconds before resigning to kick the coins free. He pocketed all the coins from the east side of the street, including the arcade tokens, a total of $1.60. I've learned from this project that people may not be as aware of their surroundings in places they're familiar with as they might like to think. Also, that when challenged by something, there are many kinds of responses: dismissal, determination, and need for explanation.